Hey everyone, it's Victoria with Nutrition by Victoria. I have a Master's of Science in Human Nutrition, and I'm here to help you build a high-functioning metabolism through learning about how to support your metabolic function through a high carbohydrate, low fat diet, because carbs are our body's primary fuel source, and by giving your body exactly what it needs in order to function at its most optimal potential, you naturally become healthier, slimmer, fitter over time while consuming a high carb, low fat diet of unlimited carbohydrate calories. So I just want to emphasize the importance of eating enough, because when we don't eat enough carbohydrates every day, when we don't give our body that carbohydrate calorie sufficiency, our body changes the way that it generates energy, and also it starts to produce a lot of stress hormones. So stress is something that we encounter, normally in life, but we don't want to be producing more metabolic stress than our body can handle from simply under eating carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are so demonized in our society today, and ironically, as obesity rates continue to rise, sugar intake actually declines. Most people have never consumed just straight table sugar or added table sugar to their smoothies. People are using protein powders and associating sugar intake with eating things like cakes and pizza and donuts that calorically speaking are 50% fat, not high carb, low fat. I make high carb, low fat pizzas, cakes, donuts, all the tasty things can be made without fat. But if you were to actually read the ingredients on typical high carb foods, they all contain a decent amount of fat. So it's really hard actually to source out foods that are high carb, low fat, that don't contain any oil. And if you end up by default eating more of a whole food diet. Foods like fruits and starches are whole foods. You got in the starch category rice, potatoes, squashes, all kinds of other grains. Fruits, same thing. Fruit encompasses so many different fruits, and I'm not, focusing here on like the avocado fatty fruits. I'm focusing on sweet fruits here. Fruits and starches that are high in carbohydrates, and then by adding sugars to those foods, you basically give your body enough variety in carbohydrate in order to meet your natural and necessary daily dietary needs for carbohydrate. In order to become insulin sensitive, we need to be consuming enough carbohydrates every day and keeping our diet low in fat and staying away from starvation diets. Starvation diets program us to be insulin resistant, just like high fat diets do. And why is that? It's simply due to the fact that it makes our metabolism predominantly run based off of fatty acid oxidation without enough glucose there to support a natural and efficient and a well-working metabolic energy generation cycle. So in order to efficiently burn fat without dealing with the onslaught of free radicals and other things that come from fatty acid oxidation, we need to have carbohydrate initiating the process. So we want carbs to run the TCA cycle while allowing fatty acid oxidation to contribute to that cycle, but without enough glucose, the fatty acid oxidation rates increase, and we actually downregulate glycolysis in favor of gluconeogenesis. So now we're using protein for energy generation. Which slows the metabolism down and increases stress hormones like cortisol. And initially this makes us feel euphoric, but as it continues, it really depletes our system and causes a lot of imbalances. But that's it for today's video. Just wanted to talk about the importance of eating enough carbohydrates and keeping the diet low in fat in order to become fit, lean, and healthy for life. Okay, leave any comments or questions down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.